Have you ever just stopped and thought about how we went from, nervously typing in our credit card numbers on a clunky desktop computer to buying a new pair of shoes with just our thumbprint while we're waiting for a coffee? It's a huge shift, and it basically happened right under our noses. So let's dive into this evolution of digital shopping, from those very first clicks to the supercomputers we all carry around in our pockets today. So that's the big question we're tackling here. We're going to trace this whole journey, right? From the early kind of clunky days of the internet all the way to the super seamless, hyper-personalized world of mobile shopping. And we'll even get a little sneak peek of what's just around the corner. It's a story about tech, about human behavior, and about business, all rolled into one. All right, to really get where we're going, we've got to go back to where it all started. So let's jump in the time machine and go back to the beginning, the very foundation of buying stuff online: e-commerce. At its heart, e-commerce is a pretty simple idea. It's just about using the internet as a kind of digital marketplace. But as we're about to see, this one simple concept completely unlocked a revolution in how we think about retail, business, and just convenience itself. What's really interesting is that back in the day, not everything was an instant online hit. You had companies like Amazon that figured out pretty quickly that things you don't really need to touch, like books, were a perfect fit. You see the cover, read the description, click buy, easy. But clothing or furniture? Whoa, that was a much tougher sell. I mean, people wanted to try things on to see how a couch actually felt. It took years for the tech and honestly for our trust in it to catch up. And here's a fact that might actually surprise you. We tend to think of e-commerce as, us buying stuff from big online stores. But the reality is the business-to-business or B2B market is way, way bigger. This is the unseen engine of commerce. It's companies buying raw materials, parts, and services from other companies online. It is a massive slice of the global economy that just happens quietly behind the scenes. Okay, so the desktop era definitely set the stage, but the real game changer, that was the smartphone. This wasn't just a new way to get online. It fundamentally changed our relationship with technology. It kicked off what we now call the mobile-first revolution. This quote just nails it, doesn't it? Seriously, think about it. That device in your pocket or on your desk right now, it's more than a phone, it's a constant companion. This handset culture means shopping is no longer something you do at a desk. It's with us everywhere, all the time. And that brings us to mobile commerce, or m-commerce. It's basically e-commerce, but untethered. The two magic words here are anywhere and anytime. It's about turning those little sparks of inspiration, seeing something on the street or talking with a friend, into instant action. So what fueled this incredible shift? Well, it was really a perfect storm of things. First, our phones became ubiquitous. They're always on and always with us. The convenience factor became impossible to beat. Then you throw in super fast connections like 5G, and the fact that we, as customers, now just expect a perfect mobile experience. Well, you've got the recipe for some explosive growth. And the scale of this whole thing is just staggering. By 2025, it's projected that 75%, 3/4 of all e-commerce on the entire planet will happen on a mobile device. So mobile isn't just a part of online shopping anymore. For most of the world, it is online shopping. But here's the kicker. This mobile foundation we're all living in, it's really just the launch pad. There is a whole new wave of technology that's about to turn our shopping carts from simple lists into these intelligent, immersive assistants. The first huge change is all about intelligence. We're moving way beyond simple recommendation engines to something called Agentic AI. This is AI that doesn't just show you things, it actively does things for you. We're talking about it finding the best price across 10 different stores, or maybe even negotiating a better deal on your behalf. This is going to power hyper-personalization on a level we have never seen before, making every single shopping trip totally unique to you. Next up, shopping is about to get way more immersive. Augmented and virtual reality are finally solving that old e-commerce problem of not being able to try before you buy. Pretty soon, you'll be able to see exactly how that new sofa looks in your living room just by looking through your phone. And at the same time, wearable tech like smartwatches and glasses will make buying things even more seamless, totally blurring the lines between our digital and physical worlds. Now, of course, none of this magic just happens on its own. There's a ridiculously powerful engine running behind the scenes. You've got advanced connectivity like 5G and eventually 6G, giving us the speed we need. And all that AI and AR, it takes a ton of computing power, which is why the demand for cloud data centers is projected to skyrocket by over 300% by 2030. It's a massive, invisible infrastructure that makes all the magic possible.
But there is a flip side to all this incredible personalization and connectivity. As one expert put it, in this new world, trust is no longer a soft issue. It's a business critical asset. Building that digital trust, that's now the basic license you need just to operate.
Okay, so let's put all the pieces together. We're looking at a future with an intelligent, immersive shopping experience, and it's all powered by this massive global infrastructure. So what does it actually take to win in this new landscape? For any business trying to succeed today, the path forward is becoming really clear. You have to start by making the experience personal and immersive. It means you've got to offer easy, secure payment options, and honestly, none of that matters if your mobile site or app isn't fast and intuitive. That's just the price of entry now. These aren't just tips anymore, they are the new rules of the game. And this brings us to our final thought. We are heading towards a future where shopping becomes almost invisible, right? It's predictive, it's seamless, it's incredibly convenient, but as our digital agents start shopping for us and our experiences are tailored perfectly to our every whim, it leaves us with a really big question to think about. What is the true price we pay for all of this convenience?